Okay, in French, okay, ouvrage, d'ouvrage. What does it mean? I'm an English guy. Are you English listening to me? French? Where are you from in the planet? What language do you know? Never mind what language you know. What sounds do you know? What sounds do you know? It looks like the sun is going down. It looks like the sun is going down. So I say these words and I make funny sounds, and I come here for the last 21 years, going on 22. I must be coming back only for my ego. I probably would have left a long time ago if it wasn't for the ego, but not me. I knew better than to let that go, that fish. That's right, it's the I go. It's where I go, where I choose to go. Because I see the E and then I choose. Is it E or is it E? It could be a she or a he. I don't know today. It could be an LGBT he. I don't know. You know what LGBT is, right? It's the soul gate. It's like the L is 3 and the G is 7. Those are two air signs. You know that, right? The B letter, well, we're in the house of bait. BT, you know what a BT is? It's 22. That's right. 22 is 88. Because when you're in the house of 22, in order to achieve 22 and to bust, when you say this in French, it's 88 because it's 4 times 22, because that's how the French say it. However, we can use this alphabet association, and regardless the language. I mean, for me, it's already confusing. I come into a province. Hold on a second. I'm born into a province. I don't know. I don't want to use any of the what's it called. So I lived in a town, I think like it was Charlie Brown's town, It was the Saint of Sophie. Sophie? Oh my God. And then years later, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I look online and all the angels are talking to Lilith and Sophie out there. And then we go the fools at 22. But it's a 13 and 9 22. It's not a 12 and 10 22. It's not an Aquarius. It's a Sagittarius. The 13 is the Aries. It's an Aries Sagittarius 22. How is Aries the 13th sign? Let's count. Aries 1, Aquarius 11, right? What's after Aquarius? We have Pisces. That's 12. Well, what's after Pisces? It's Aries. Well, that's 13. 12 connects back to 13th for the first time. We now had the Aurora Borealis, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know the terminology. I like to entertain a little bit, I like to see all the flashing lights on me and listen to myself talk. And when the lights go out, okay, maybe because I'm not making any more sense to myself. So I upload it and I say, judge me. Okay, I smell. I want you to judge me. Okay, I stink like a skunk, the white and the black. What did you get out of the story? Did I color it up? Can you take away the color and see the truth in between of the words I speak? Does it matter what language I speak? As long as I'm doing the ABC right now, this is where the project is. It's all about ABC 1, 2, 3. Hey, MJ, how you doing? So we're going to get back to what it is. 13 and 9 equals to 22. Think about this and don't forget, 13 and 9. Now 12 and 10. Do you know what the difference is between 13 and 9 and 12 and 10? Start a new book. 13 and 9 and 12 and 10. 13 and 9. Whoop, did I say and 9? Oh my God, E.T. came to town. Why is it E.T.? Because A-N-D, D-N-A, N-D-A. The non-disclosure agreement they had when they came in. So why the E.T.? Because and in English is ET in French. That's why, just for simple as that. So we have 13, and it's, we have 13. So I'm going to mark 13. And 13 is an association of 55 and 44. 44 for the teen space in the house we live. Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is the alphabet coming at you. Like, you know what? I have an association. I'm not too tall, but I got a friend of mine. Oh my God, Big Bird for sure. Those yellow ruffled feathers. See the same street. Man, there's too much information. See the same street. How you doing, Ernie? You're okay? Yeah, Ernie and Bert are on the other side. Ernie and Bert, you know. Oh my God, what day's tomorrow? It's garbage day. Is that Grover? It's garbage day. Okay, let's forget this story. This is like the skeleton. I give you little pieces and parts. You know, like the movies you go to today, it's like they start in what happened tomorrow to come back to yesterday and tell you all about how they got to the end of the movie already. Whew. Okay, give me a second. So we got 13. So we have TH, okay, IRTEEN. Then we have 9. And, well, it's only 4 letters, you know. 13 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 letters, EIGHT, and 9 is only 4 letters, NINE. 9 equals to 42, which is also equaling to 28 and 14. It's freaking beautiful, 9, because it's got a double N. So I took away the double N, and I just counted the other 3 individual letters, INE. So that was the 28. And you know 9 and 14? Sorry, 9 and 5 equals to 14, which is I and E, the association, inside which what is N? N is N, and in I. That's 28. That's like the 28-day cycle of the moon. So where does the 14 come in? Hey, you're branching off. Start writing that story. What chapter are we on right now? I'm only 6 minutes into this, and I know I'm going to have to stop because it never ends. The more you ask questions, the more I get to know. How come? I get to look. How can I go somewhere I don't know? If you ask the question, I'll know it exists. I'll ask you another question, and then you'll tell me some words. And all these words, well, they come from the alphabet, and they got position. Oh my God. Wow. The Matrix. What is the Matrix? Forget it. Starts in the AM, too early for me, after midnight. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to mark after midnight. Yeah, I put that on pause for a minute. Okay, so listen, we got after midnight. We got after midnight. I almost left the corridor. They almost shut down the movie on me. They're showing me. I'm just reading you back a script over here that I'm writing at the same time as I'm speaking about that script. So after, you know, for the French people, a tabernacle. Oh, hold on, don't say the tabernacle. You know what happens in the tabernacle, right? You got the bear and the ta. That ta is in Atlantis, right? You got to look at the tabernacle in Atlantis. And when they say after, right, in French, they do not, whether it's on purpose or not, but in the sounding sounds, they don't sound the H or or you can't hear it. So it's like a silent letter. So it becomes the silent H. Now in the silent H, a 4-letter word, 3-letter word, whichever way you want in French, they just say it's ash. You know, ashes, E-S or is E-Z, like for Zeus, you know? And then the dust, because always the ashes come to the dust. And you do know, you know charcoal? You know, we have to took the charcoal in here. And the diamonds, oh my God, diamonds are forever. Diamonds are for... Oh, it's still terrible. I feel like crying. Look, I know it's backwards. But here, when you're living in Quebec and you say it's forever, it's winter. Because in French, hiver is winter. So if we live forever, we live in the cold winter. You know, your nose is a little cold and the information is just bearing on in. That's why it's so cold right now. The waters are just flowing through the lungs. Wow, I cleaned out my lungs for 10 days and off we go, off to the yonder. So now we did number 9. And with number 9, you know, I should turn the phone around. I hope it doesn't stop on me. Okay, so see, with number 9, it's a 4-letter word. 14, 14, 9, and 5. And I don't want to tell you about this because all in relativity, and I didn't say Einstein, which is 5, 9, 14, what is 19, 20, 5, 9, and 14. I didn't say E-I-E-I-O onto the clock, or what is 5, 9, 5. And here is 39. This is the angels that split right here at the cap. We all know the A splits in half. We have the right and the left angles, and those angles are your soul angels. How do I know? We're going to ask and call maybe Rabbi Fine, because he's online on TikTok every single day and he keeps giving me some information. And he told me about the soul coming on day 6. Well, how did he convey that information? It was Genesis, G-E-N. And you know I have to go slow because I'm not ripping out this page. You know, I'm telling you that. I'm not ripping out that page, okay? I'm on to a new thing, not getting frustrated ripping out these pages, okay? So, yes, so the soul. So here's the soul, right? And it was Rabbi Fine. Rabbi Fine, how you doing? You're a good man. Rabbi Fine. I'm not allowed to call people's names, right? But I think I'm going to have to be quieter, making too much noise. You see this? Good. And you can go. Moon. And you can also go other words. So in good, it is 30 and 7 and 4. And when I replace this, would you like me to show you? Here's the letter G. Here's an area space. And here is the letter D, and it says God. It's the God of 30. It is the 6, 7, 8, 9. When added together, equals to 30. But is it the 6 man and the 9 birth equaling to 15? Or is it the 7 and the 8 equals to 15? Which one's it going to be? 3 times 3? Equals to 9. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. And we all know the famous design, right? We all know that famous 69 design. Here it is. We got the percentage, which is what? It's the bow tie. Which way do we cut this tie? You know, like the crevette, right? We're not going to get into that design right now. I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit. So this is 30, and guess what? Now we're playing E.T. land, but E.T. passes through the moon and brings on the vibration, and the game is tennis. And when tennis reverses, it is what is 5, 1, and it says sin. It's also inside, what is the memory? 16 by 16 equals 256. In the house of 8 by 2. See that? 11 and 2 is 13. That's for the house of 8, the dividing gates. 161, the dividing gates. 512 is memory. Right? We can shift that around in the house of 8. Right? It's different kinds. Right? This is what's happening. That's our duck. This is what's happening right now. We got the orange duck right here ending the game for us. Thank you, orange duck. Well, it's the Orangel, okay? And the Orangel is 60 and 39 equals to what is 99. How do I know? Orange equals to the 60 and angel equals to 39. Now, not to lose you and to write that word over here, and when you add this together, it's also equatable to 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower house equals to 10. The upper area space equals to 30, which is 1/3. Man on the moon. We go back to this page. I spoke about 12. And I spoke about, okay, the way 12 equals to 87. And when you add 1 to 12, it equals to 78. Isn't that ironic? These are at the gates by the Vatican. 2 doors. Each door divided by 4s. And when you connect those 4s like that, whoop. I know the design is not as good as it should be. What's going to happen? You had 2 doors of 8 and 8. You created a 9 and 9 cover-up, which is actually this over like this, encompassing 9 areas. And when you finished, you had 7 and 7, leaving over 1 and 1 in each quarter. Call it that SIM card. When you went to 13 before the phone shuts down at 14:41 on the clock, what happens at 13? okay, is the association of 13 is a 9 and 4 13. It's an 8 and 5 13. It's a 7 and 6 13. And the spirit is 76, 6 and 9 in the rotation of the God of the heavens e-world. So we bring down into here to what is 12, and here is your 12, and here is your 10, equaling to 22. Do you remember how we got here? It was 80. That's right, the cat's in the house, a 141 exchange for the cat communication amongst the two houses, 414 and 424. The numeric value to the cat is 24. The numeric value to the home king is 41. 41, 14, and what is 42, 42. Here we're going to get 3553, electric company. Here we're going to get 6336, the male phallus. And here's where all your sevens come in. And we hook up the direct gate into the heavens lane. Lois, where's Superman coming down? So let's finish with this. Here we brought on Capricorn. Capricorn is your ABCD association. This is not complete. This is still just a skeleton of the reality that's going on. 1 and 2 and 1. Right? The 1/3, the 13th moon, the Orpheus, the child born, times 4 equals to the 88 for the 88 constellation. That when you say quatre as cat in French, it sounds like the cat, but it's 4. And 4 times 20 equals to 80, because in French they say it that way. But when they say 82, it sounds like 4 times 22. Right? 81, a very special number, even if it's 99 and 1111 all in one. Time on the clock. Think of it that way. When we bring 13, okay, and 9, what is Aries, into Sagittarius, you see the entire house is associated to 10, so let's not leave out that when you associate it to A, B, C, D equals to 10, okay, that is also AI equals to 10. And what is BH equals to 10. And what is CG equals to 10. So now we're going to go back over here. What's the difference? Well, you come into the house of the complete house of 10, bringing in the 9 birth, and they call that this. 10, 9. And you bolt. And the French say, okay, oh no, in the English we'll say lightning. Lightning. You ever see the blue and yellow lightning? Look at this. It's 3 digits and it is eternal. Why? 10 times 9 is 90. 10 plus 9 is 19. It's 109. It's back. It's eternal. It returns back to his number as so 107. 10 times 7, 70. I might make this, there's another equation to this. 10 times 7, 10 plus 7, 17 equals to 87. 8 times 7, 56. 8 and 7, 15. 15 and 56 equals to 71. They are eternal in 79 in the mother. This is where your headquarters is. Why? This number over here is found on the 7 key and on the 9. And what they did is on the 9 key, they removed the Z, they removed the H. They removed the Q and the Z. Going a little fast. Sorry about that. That was an error. On the telephone, okay, they have the Q and the H. It's the 17th and 26th letter. And that equals to a total of 43. Or how about this? 88. The bridge between Earth and Mars. We walk the plank. So this over here is going to be your 19th. Where is the 19th area? It runs the equator. They join between 18 and 18. The 19 of 19 through 36 equaling to 55. And the liberty of 55 in the spirit is 76. 42 and 13 equals to 55. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6. We're not going to leave it there. We're going to go back here and speak about that 13, 9 again. So when we speak about the 13 and 9 equals to 22, and we have Aries, 52, Earth's heart communication, breaking up what is 17 through association, Phobos and Deimos. Also noted that Aries, 10 and 3, no, it's a 9 and 4, 8 and 5, 7 and 6, equals to 13, equals to 13, equals to 13. The numeric value for Aries, 1 and 18 and 9 and 5 and 19. Now with Aries, remove this, the 19. S is plural in words, so it's A-R-I-E. And for me, it's all rise. You know, like the judge. And you also mark the series. A gets split. RI comes into the house, 99, the 13th born. ES, 99 plays. 24, 24, 2 divided gates, 68. And 68, sorry, mistake. 6 by 8, 48. 48, 6 and 8, 14 equals to 62. 2, 6, 6, 2 equals to 5, 5, 1, or 1, 5, 5, 1, or 33 by 47 equals 15, 51. 5 and 5 equals to 10 equals to 1, 1, 1. It's the heart of the 36 numbers. Here is 14, here is 23 after the death before the Christ. So when we finish with this, now we have Sagittarius. Now there's gold in Sagittarius with the AU coming together. Again, there's an S, but I know my phone might run out. I might have to stop it and come back. There's a numeric value to Sagittarius. I don't know what that is right now. Maybe I can ask my computer. Oh, I got my freaking iPad here. Thank God. What is the numeric value to Sagittarius? Wow, that's good. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have to open another page. Just gave me more information. Hold on. What is the numerology? What is the number to Sagittarius? S is 19, A1, continue it. And also to say that the beginning of Sagittarius says silver, right? And AG, and the end says gold. It says silver and gold inside Sagittarius. The child is born. Oh, come on, give me the number. Okay, it's too slow. Let me add it up myself. 19, 20, 27, and 9, 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 77, 87, 95, 105, 115, 116. It should be 144, I think. 40 and 19, 59 and 40 is 99. Wow. 99 is a 2 G's in Sagittarius 1. Oh, look, 7 and 9 come to 16, 17, 36. Wow, it's 135? I never thought that. Sagittarius is the sun? No way. 27 and 9 is 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 77, 87, 87, 95, 104, and 40. 144, that's what I thought. I knew I was wrong. I had to count twice, 3 times. Slow down, buddy. 144 for the 144,000. Why? Sagittarius brings in the 333. 3 little pigs come to town. So what it is here is Aries and Sagittarius, right? Aries and Sagittarius. Just give me a second. I'm going to set up my other camera in case this goes down. I didn't think of it. I just thought it now. Thank you for telling me, buddy. Okay. I think this camera is running. Let me take a look. Whoop. Is this camera running? Yes, it is. Okay, we're lucky. I can relax now. I'm going to take a 1-minute break. Just give me a second. I need a glass of water. Okay, so what it is 1 through 36 meets at 14 and 23. In here, 16 through 21, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, equal to a total of 111. The 333 is the 3 month, 3 weeks, 3 days, the pig's pregnancy. The Aries Sagittarius is the 913 coming together, where I need to do this. This is 3 digits. for this combination. When we spoke with the 12 and the 10, that's 4 digits. This is walking the bridge between 3 and 4. As well, there's this one here is going to equal to 3 and 4. This one's going to equal to 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your alpha beta in the feminine, bringing together the creation house in Mars and Earth, walking the plank. Joining Pisces and Capricorn through Cancer and Gemini, creating what is the 13th sign, which seems to be balancing between Virgo and Libra. And in fact, they switch places and are in the same place at the same time. Libra is in Virgo and Virgo is in Libra. And then since you're in Virgo, okay, you get an association direct to Pisces, as 6 is 12 is 3. As 4, they walk the plank. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4, 8, 12. 16, 15, 20, 18, 21, 24, 24. They walk the plank together. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. 12 and 10, 13 and 9 is how it all began. And this, okay, we have to do the next one is 14. And the next one is 15. And we have to bring these 22 in the tarot cards for the 88 constellations to understand this scenario here. What is 29, 39, 49, and 5, 54, to what is 19 and 15, 34. I have to understand. I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks like the sun house. 9 and 7, the mother's house, the gateway and birth. 63. Wow. Okay. I don't want to make anything. I'm just stopping. Thank you for watching.